Yeah, we back in the zone, time to tighten the frame. Mind sharp, body strong, yeah, we lifting the game. Feeling steady, see the crew, we be breaking the limits. No excuses, no fear, we go hard every minute. Take the great in the left, Jordan holding it down. We talking out real life, how to rise from the ground. If you ready for the change, take a breath, lock in. It's the podcast for the warriors, let's begin. Let's begin, 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 let's begin.
And welcome back to another episode of Fit and Sanity. This is the podcast where we try to stay fit, stay sane, and avoid comparing ourselves to people on Instagram who only eat air and vibes. I'm your host, Tay the Great.
It's your boy J Wolf, aka Alpha Wolf, aka Wanna Walk Sideways Through Them Doors. What's up, my peoples? What's up?
I love it. Hey, so this episode, Jordan, we came up with a doozy for you guys. I think it's important, and I think everyone, there's no one on this planet, especially if you work out, that do not do this. We're going to talk about the mirror mindset and body dysmorphia, comparison culture, and learning to see yourself clearly.
And I think that's really important, because on most days, man, you go to the gym and you're sitting there and you're working out hard, and then you go to you look in the mirror and you're just looking flat. You know what I mean? Yeah. I did that today. I did shoulders and arms this morning, and after working with my client, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm doing heavyweight. Right. Arms is looking like spaghetti noodles. I'm just like, this makes no sense whatsoever, bro.
Hey, you know what I would say, and I'll do like 100 confession. Before I do anything, if I'm gonna take a picture, I know somebody's gonna see me. I'm gonna do some push-ups, bro. Because I feel like I gain a couple of inches automatically on the arms by doing some push-ups.
And even nowadays, now I trying to take a picture of yourself in the mirror. Everyone thinks you're just a freak at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah. And granted, yes, we do it because we want to show off our gains and whatnot and our efforts. And I did, like I said, I was in the mirror doing this morning, and this dude was in there jumping rope. And the whole time I was like trying to make a video, I just kind of veer off to the side, and I looked. He was like kind of just like looking at me. I'm like, let me just take a few of these pictures and get out, bro. Because he was just staring like, are you really gonna come in here and do this? You can't do it out there. You know what I mean? Type of deal. So yeah. Body dysmorphia is a real thing, man. It really is.
It is. I think your brain decides to lie to you with body dysmorphia, because you'd be surprised how many times someone of them told me I look fit, and I'll be like, I'm kind of small, and they'll be like, dude, your arms. I'm like, what arms? these noodles?
Yeah, for real. and I think too, and again, that's also another line of segment as well, or I guess is another path as well. Mm-hmm. You see yourself in one way. Yeah. Someone else sees you in a different way.
That's true.
And so I feel like, if you're telling me I look big, I look small, that's to me, and I tell myself I look small, that's a low confidence boost to a certain degree. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Because once you feel that way and you tell yourself, I think I am small, you're going to continue to feel like that all day.
What was your key moment where you were like, you're looking in the mirror, you don't see it? What was the moment where you actually saw, like, you know what, maybe I am, you know what I mean? Maybe it is true what everyone's saying.
So I think it wasn't today. It had to be I want to say maybe a couple of weeks ago. I was in the mirror flexing, and I was doing like the little tricep pose, and I was like, where did my tricep go? And so the dude walked by. He's like, dang, bro, triceps looking good. And I was like, I'm looking at him in the mirror. I'm like, bro, I don't know what triceps you talking about, bro, because they are not there at all.
They don't exist.
They don't exist. And like you said, my mind just lied to me.
Exactly. It did. We want to shout out. And on this live video, the moment I'll say, look, right here, these arms right here, I'm seeing it right now. Bro. Because before this, I was just like, yo, I look flat. I got to get a pump in. It just came from the gym. But right now it's okay.
Triceps are okay.
This is the first time I actually look like I got a little bit muscle on you, Jordan. I'll say that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's My bad. Let me keep that comment to myself because it was like, because you know what I was about to say, but you know what, I'll save it for the ending of this video. But anyway,
yeah.
Them arms growing, bro. I
I'm
mean,
working on it.
and he got the straight out of the gym shirt. So.
Yeah, man. Because I am straight out of the gym. We don't be lying.
No, not at all.
Okay, so we'd like to also take this moment to give a shout out to our first sponsor. The hat, see the live video, it's going to be FNA Distribution. Our guy Farad, he was on episode 2, talked about resilience. Officially is partnered with the podcast Fit Insanity. So congratulations to both sides of the party, I guess.
Smokers, we're still looking out for you. Like I said, unfortunately, I don't have the box of Smokers in front of me of Uncrustables.
Mm-hmm.
Next time they will be here, and I'm going to have all the flavors right here, right in front of me.
There we go.
And I'm going to eat them so that way you know. All right. Like, yo, just letting you know, I'm still shooting for you guys, just so you know.
I feel that. All right. So what is body dysmorphia, Jordan?
If I could put it in my own terms,
Mm-hmm.
body dysmorphia is when you think you look like something, but you really don't.
Yeah.
And you kind of have this entailment to yourself, like, did I really actually put in the work that I was supposed to be?
Yeah. Okay. I agree with that. So you basically, what you're saying is body dysmorphia. It's almost like you zooming in on your flaws that nobody else sees, right? So I guess that goes back to, I think we did an episode where we were like, we're our own worst critics, right?
Very.
So with this episode, I feel like this is kind of what that's talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're our own. You're your own hater living in your mind rent free.
Pretty much.
Right.
Like I said, if I take that one look in the mirror and I don't look a certain way, I'm walking out. There is no me flexing in the mirror, be like, oh, look what I did today. You know what I mean? So and you're definitely right, bro. We are definitely our worst critics. You know what I mean? Especially, and I know we're going to get into that too, and I'm going to save it. But it's almost like, you're trying to compare yourself to others.
Right.
That I hate.
Yeah. But you can't help it. Can you help it?
I try.
It's like
it sometimes. Okay, so again, this morning, I'm like I wear some gym brands that some people don't wear, and then some people I've seen wear.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Gasp. They have, like I said, it was one of the first companies I started wearing as far as fitness apparel goes.
Right.
And this guy had a Better Bodies T-shirt on, and real big dude, and he started looking at me, and he's noticed I had the Gasp T-shirt because the Better Bodies and Gasp are like the brother and sister company. And so anyway, he was kind of like eyeing me, and I was like eyeing him, but like the dude was much bigger than I was. I mean, like the dude literally looked like Mr. Olympia at this point.
Oh, are you serious?
I was like, am I really comparing myself to this dude?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, let me stop, because I was doing stuff I had no business doing, trying to curl the 50s.
Oh, wow.
I curled them, but made myself feel crappy because of the form that I took.
At what cost?
Yeah, man. And then at that point, I'm just like, you know what? Let me do what I need to do for myself.
Right.
What works best for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it definitely, I think that's also why my arms looked flat.
Because you were in your own head. You probably didn't even look flat.
Probably not.
In your own head, right? I think that comparison culture doesn't do anyone any good at all, right?
Yeah, man.
I think about it. Anytime you compare yourself to anyone on anything, it never ends well, right? Because eventually you're judging someone else because you're comparing, right?
I think also is that too, and I kind of, it's almost like I want to say that you're not saying necessarily saying you're hinting at it, but I also feel like it's like that alpha male stage.
Yeah.
Every dude that goes into the gym has to try to do some type of alpha workout that makes him or her a complete alpha of everybody.
Right.
Like, I think the most, I'm sorry, you guys are probably going to, it's okay, we're in Texas. It's cold.
Uh-huh.
If you are walking inside of the gym in a tank top and shorts, trying to show off muscle, that is the most douchebag way of trying to say I'm alpha. I can withstand the cold. I'm this and I'm that. It did not to mention you you took a vape puff on the way in, trying to make it even more worse. I'm just like, okay, I get it. I think, but again, it's like the watering hole. You know what I mean? The gym is a watering hole, and then you have all the alpha animals come into that water hole, and and one person or one animal just has to dominate that water hole.
That's true.
And so, and then everybody and the other animals are like, okay, who's this dude? Or who's this chick? Hold up, let me do something. And then all of a sudden, it's not about the gym anymore.
Yeah, the gym is almost like a jungle. If you really think about it. If you're thinking alpha,
there's a jungle gym.
Yeah,
but you're right. You're right.
It could be like, maybe we could compare it to everything. So with that, let's go into comparison culture and social media, right? Which is the worst. But how do you feel about social media and comparison?
To be honest, again, and my algorithms was just nothing but gym things, nothing but gym stuff, gym things, gym everything. But I do think that the social media aspect of it is kind of making you feel bad about certain stuff, or you're not doing this, or you're not doing this. And again, nothing to take away, what works for that person may not work for you. So please do not compare yourself to these individuals that are making, I guess you can say that, what's the word I'm looking for? That's making you try to compare yourself to them to a certain degree. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like social media has gotten so out of hand that these people are on the yacht having fun. You're sitting at your desk planning the trip that you see these people on, and now you're thinking, all right, boss, can I at least get some time off? You know what I mean? And you're working so hard. Let that be the mindset. Work hard, you know what I mean? And that way you don't have to try to compare yourself. It's hard,
right?
But it's going to happen. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. No, I mean, you're right. Because that whole yacht thing, it'll have you thinking you should be on a yacht and have a 6-pack by Friday. And why don't you have a yacht yet? I don't understand that. That's going to go through your head. And if this person's rich, why am I not rich?
I'll be happy with a paddle boat, dog. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I roll your boat gently down the stream, bro. I could care less. Your yacht looks cool. My yacht, or my little yacht that I'm saying my little boat, is better. That's just me.
Well, I ain't really a aquatic type of person, so I'll stick to land and wheels. Like, y'all can have all the yacht show on.
You're a land mammal, not a sea.
I'm a land lover. Y'all can have it.
It works.
And yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's really good to compare yourself to anyone. And even, and not to go bad on any influencers. You guys are getting paid to influence and do what you guys do. But, if you get someone and it's a little ridiculous, I lost 30 pounds in 1 week, or just like, come on.
Did you really?
Did you?
Are you having body dysmorphia? Oh, sweetie, let me help you out with that. That don't make no sense. Come here, Ashley.
Right.
Let's talk about this. Let's see where you really are. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's a real thing. Comparison's a real thing. And then sometimes I kind of put myself in that, and not comparing myself. So please understand. I try to put my mindset like Michael Jordan. He only looks at himself in the mirror. And when he plays basketball, he's challenging himself. So it's almost like he's playing against himself every single time.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean? So it's that's the way he played. You know what I mean? That man played hard, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't think he never compared himself to anybody. And if he did, I'm not sure who. Michael Jordan is number 23. You know what I mean? So hey,
he's the legend, though. He's the GOAT.
Is.
Let's go on that. Wait, real quick.
Ooh.
Who's your GOAT? Who's your GOAT basketball? I know we all gonna say either Jordan or LeBron.
I'm gonna have to go with God rest his soul, Kobe, man, the Black Mamba.
Okay, I'm thinking Jordan would say Jordan automatically.
I am the GOAT. You know what I mean? I am the greatest of all time. He gonna have that Muhammad Ali speech. You know what I mean?
No, but R.I.P. the Black Mamba. That was That was a shocking moment right there, was it not?
Man.
I think that messed the world up. That was like this gloom. It was him and a Black Panther around the same time.
Yes.
I was like, I remember feeling it in my chest, like, oh God, what just happened?
Man, bro.
2020 was crazy.
It's been some hard times, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like I try not to. Not try not to. There's just some movie actors that if I see go, I'll be just so upset. Like even my boy Val Kilmer, man.
Oh yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
Iceman. If you look at Top Gun, I mean, if any of his other movies he played in, it was just like it's just when you see certain celebrities go, man, it's like what to do for the rest of the day, you know? You don't even know this person. You just know the movies they playing, but it's almost like they can actually be a comparison because it's almost like you can relate into certain movies that they play.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, that's true. Who would you compare yourself to in a Marvel movie?
My boy Captain America, man. I don't care. Look, y'all not gonna like me. Okay, y'all can say who you want to say in Marvel, who's the best. Y'all want to say Captain America isn't really a good hero. Okay, we really don't know Captain America's strength, which is why him and Spider-Man in the exact same vote pulls their punches. Now you can say about Thor, you can say about anybody else. That man is pulling his punches. And not to mention, he started off small, got the super soldier serum, which is your pre-workout, your creatine, all this other good stuff, and guess what made him a super soldier, and that's where it came from. So Captain America is where I relate to, bro.
No, you know what? I can mess with that because I feel like Captain America is all heart. Like that scene in Endgame where he was going to go fight by himself. He was like, you know what? I'll do it by myself, regardless of anybody else. I don't care who else comes. If I get any help, I still got to save the world type deal. You know what I mean? So that was legit.
And when he picked up Mjolnir.
Oh, yeah. That was dope. I know this is random.
I know this is random, but again, we're trying to have a little bit more fun, trying to get more of a little bit of a goofiness towards you guys so you guys can see exactly who we are at the end of the day.
Exactly.
But yeah. That's Captain America.
Speaking of Marvel movies, angles and lighting. This is another reason why you shouldn't compare yourself to social media. Angles and lighting will change your whole view, right? And filters. Angles, lighting, filters. So you don't know what angle, what lighting, and what filters were possibly used when you see another person post, but yet you're going to compare yourself like, man, I wish. And it's like, you probably are closer than you think. Because we don't see a lot of the people in real life. We see a highlight of their image and their likeness. We see what everyone wants. What we want to put out there, that's what the world sees, right?
That is true. And then, honestly, I just never thought about it like that either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you put that in perspective for me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not flat.
Right.
All right. You see these triceps?
See? Look right there. So if you turn a certain way, you look like a professional bodybuilder. Me, if I turn a certain way, it's like, okay, I look like I got guns for days.
And them arms looking juicy, dog. Hey, man, you got to calm it down, bro.
Hey, man, it was just a pump, just real quick.
You got a good pump in. I don't know if you guys saw that. I did post it on my my story of my boy working out, doing back. We're going to start incorporating that more so you guys can see us actually really working out so we're not just in here blabbing a bunch of stuff.
And then we're going to actually start throwing some workouts in for you guys that I think will be detrimental. So for you guys that are on the lives, eventually, I keep telling Jordan we're going to do it. We're going to have a YouTube up really soon. And for you guys that are on the live and watch the videos, we'll make sure we actually do examples even here in the studio. Make sure we're giving you guys more fuel and more knowledge, right?
It'll be funny when we actually come in here. We'll start bringing like little small barbells in here. They'll be like, this is not a gym.
What y'all doing, bro?
The gym is that way, not here, sir. Can you not? This is all books. I mean, you want to bench press a bookcase? I mean, you definitely could. You know what I mean?
Might help.
It might help.
How much that thing weigh? How much that thing weigh? All right, so let's go to relatable body image moments. So I'll ask you, Jordan, you ever see yourself in a picture and ask, who took the picture and why do they hate me?
And today, me, like
you hate yourself.
My dark ego self was like, yeah, dog, you look terrible.
Wow,
yeah, you look terrible.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes off-putting because, like you said, even when you want to post it, and you do post it, and you kind of don't get the enough attention. Like that's not okay. One thing about me, if I post something, if I get 2 likes, I'm okay with that.
Right.
I don't care how many likes I get off anything. It's not going to make me be, a Instagram model or Instagram fitness influencer. I could care less how many likes I get. It's the fact of me that I'm just putting myself out there. But there is that random moment, man, where you, like you just said, where you take a picture and you're like, okay, why did they hate me for this?
Yeah. And you said it was off-putting, but it feels like your own pudding.
Yeah, it's like you did it. You know what I mean?
It looked like you just ate a bowl of pudding, sir.
Yeah, no one told you to do that. You did that. You know what I mean? Like no one told you to go put that 50-pound, pick up that 50-pound dumbbell and lift that. You decided to go do that. Now look at you. Now you got a sore shoulder.
And I think this is one thing I've noticed, especially in relationships. This is gonna go with you ladies. I've been there. I've taken pictures, even friends, relationships. Boy, if a lady does not like that angle, delete that picture. Don't post that picture.
If your eggs aren't placed in the proper place, is gonna want to be in another picture, and you can't even eat your food before
Nah,
you take
bro.
a picture first. I'm trying to eat.
Yeah. But no, I think it makes a difference. But you know what's crazy is like I could think I look bad in the picture, and so could some of you, and then everyone else on the outside be like, "Dude, you look amazing, you look great, you look beautiful," but it's us.
Yeah,
it's our own self-doubt that kills us. You know what I mean?
And then I think a lot of that too with bodybuilding that plays a big part because I mean I want to say in my own presumption, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure even the bodybuilders that we I ain't gonna say worship because that's a bad word, but I would say we like or we're influenced by. I would think they go through their own self dysmorphia every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they're not gonna necessarily per se say that,
right?
But I can make the assumption that they would probably go through that as well. They're just not gonna say it.
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, you can fake it till you make it.
That is true.
If you come off confident. And you can act very confident. I noticed this actually works. You can act as confident as you want, and you cannot be that confident. But everyone else is going to believe you're that confident if you fake it till you make it, and eventually you become that.
That is true. That is very true. Man, it's a lot of good points today.
Yeah, I'm trying. We're trying.
Yeah, we're doing what we can. You know what I mean?
We're trying to stay on top of it. All right. So, and guys, just to let you guys know, if you ever take a bad picture, it's not you, it's the camera.
Yeah, it's very much the camera.
The camera added 10 pounds.
Yeah,
the camera's biased. It's hating on you today.
And that camera's trying to make you fail today. That's all it is.
Yeah, so it's not you. Or the mirror. The mirror be...
the mirror may be foggy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
somebody didn't clean it.
Yeah, you just got to wipe that down real quick and you'll be all right.
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe wipe it twice if it don't get the first time.
Just drop it, just move away and let it be what it is.
All right. So we're going to play a game real quick, Jordan.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go true or false, the delusional edition. All right? So, you ready?
Let's get it.
All right, true or false? You look bigger after one workout.
False. Takes me a little bit more to get bigger.
What about anyone else in general?
True. There's some people that will look big right after one workout. For me, and
right now.
You only did how many exercises did you do?
I did squats, barbell rows, sitting rows. So about 5. And then
boy, we're looking jack tan and juicy over there.
Dude, I only had like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So
the first time I saw you, you said what's up, And then the second time I seen you just drenched in sweat. I mean, you had a little sweat.
Oh,
going on,
yeah,
but
that's
you were
right.
Just drenched in it. I was like, damn, this boy's working out hard as hell.
I didn't have that much time.
You imagine, see what I mean? Imagine what you did in just that much time.
Right. That was 30 minutes. Yeah. I like that side eye.
Imagine what you can do in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Don't let it stop you. 30 minutes is still a lot of time.
Yes, it is.
All right. So another true or false. Every mirror in a house tells a different story.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Like my bathroom tells a different story than the one downstairs.
I think so too. I feel like in my room, I feel like I'm jacked when I go in there. But in my bathroom, I'm like, you could use a little bit of work here and here. You know?
I think the mirrors are in cahoots with each other. Like, hey, make him feel good. If he come down here, he ain't gonna feel that good. I'm gonna get him.
Maybe he'll stay out the kitchen.
Maybe
Maybe he'll stay out the kitchen if we don't.
Man, say, that's funny.
All right, next one. Photos online are usually unedited.
False.
All right. I don't think it's rare to find people that don't edit any kind of edits of their photos. I mean, I try not to. I try to go bare minimum on some stuff, but every now and then you need a quick filter to lighten it up a little bit. I'm dark skinned. If I'm real,
I may get a little bit of shot from this. Okay, I look at if you are going to put a photo up, and this is just me. Again, I love the filters. The filters are funny. They can be funny. I almost look at filters almost the same way you put on makeup. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to my girl, Alicia Keys. You know what I mean? Like, whew, hey, I'm sorry. She went from wearing makeup to not wearing makeup. She's still beautiful. I want to see what it looks like without having the actual filters, because that's like going to a barbershop and asking for enhancements. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mind you, it's there for a reason. But then again, let me see the raw material.
When the lights are, when the lights are off.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. I'm sorry, ladies. No, please don't come for me. I'm really sorry.
Nah, come from this time. Like, nah, I'm just playing. Don't come for No, I mean.
Account ban. Nah.
Nah, I mean, filters, we get it. Like, sometimes you need a little bit of enhancement. It makes your picture look a little bit better. And if people are never going to meet you, then so what, right? I would say if you're like, maybe don't filter your stuff if you're like dating or something like that. Maybe you're doing some online dating, because then if you look different in person, then it actually matters.
That is true.
I mean, if you're just on IG to a bunch of people that ain't never going to see you, you can put your best version out there, I guess. But if it's like,
get those 10 likes and then
yeah. You know what I mean? You can do all that, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know? And 10 likes, 20 likes, I think it's a lot. I saw this video. I don't know the lady's name, but she was like, 20 likes, 10 likes. It's a lot. Think about it. What if 20 people jumped you?
Dang.
That's a lot of people. Right.
That is a lot.
Yeah. So what if 20 people tried to feed you at the same time? What if 20 people gave you $20? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm saying is we take every like everything, just take it, don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? Somebody could have been doing something else with their time.
Now remember, that doesn't mean 20 likes and you have 400 views. I was like, that's a complete difference, because if 400 people saw it but only 20 people, that just means you just got the likes and people viewed it and were like, and then move on to the next. Remember that.
But that's okay too.
Which is
that's
good.
Okay too. That's okay.
At least they saw it.
At least 20 people. Yeah, they saw it. And even if they didn't like it, that is okay. Because that's what it's about. Like, confidence in yourself. Like, even if they didn't like it, you know what? Maybe they didn't see it good enough first time. Okay.
I'm going to go do it again. You know what I mean? I'm going to post the exact same picture with the filter this time. Now what?
And then, does it really matter?
No.
Does it really matter? No. Right. So, all right. Last one, true or false. Comparing yourself slows your progress.
True.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, because you end up taking a whole. Have you ever been somewhere and you maybe you saw someone doing something a different way? It could be a workout, and you're like, man, how'd they get there? I'm trying to get there. So instead of going the exact route, just say you're going to the store, you know the exact route to go. But somebody else said, nah, man, if you go this way and then you stop on here and then go this way, it's a much better way. You're going to get there faster. But you know your way works. And then you get on this other route, and then he didn't tell you about all the dogs that you're going to have to run into, or all the, he didn't tell you about that one car that's going to get in your way, or the accident, or the train you're going to run into before you get there. You see what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what happened to me this morning. So let me just tell you exactly what happens. It's not, I'm not sure if I can find the exact same word for it, but I will tell you this. If you're working out, and let's say you actually are getting that pump, and you compare yourself to somebody, this happened, and it has happened to me, and it happened to me this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I broke my pump. And I don't know if there's a word for it. And it's a scary feeling because your arms are so pumped up, or your body's so pumped up, and all of a sudden you compare yourself. I lost that pump. It almost took me another 3 exercises just to get that pump back.
So you end up going cold.
I end up going super cold.
That is the worst feeling in a workout, when you go cold and you were having such a good workout.
That's why I say, look, and this is something I would never do to you, because I know when you see people working out at the gym, say, man, having a 10-minute conversation, fist bump me, and then I'll hit you up later after the workout. If I don't see you, we'll eat it up sometime later. But I'm not saying I'm being a jackass at that point. I'm sorry, but it's just one of those things. Some people are very much well focused in their workouts, and you get that one person that'll come over and they'll just be like, "So yeah, my dog ate, a 50-pound bag of dog food this morning, and then my cat, just laid there like Garfield." I'm just like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, like, if I gotta continue to take my earphones out to talk to you, I'm gonna slap you.
Wow, the violence, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm just like,
on?
I'm sorry.
He's not really gonna slap you.
No,
it's just
I'm not
it's
going
an
to.
expression. Don't get scared to talk to Jordan. No, you already said you look mean in the gym. Why would you say that?
Because if I have to, I'm gonna do that Mortal Kombat uppercut, bro. It's gonna come from the bottom up, dog, and all you hear is Toasty.
Oh my god!
Don't mind me. Don't mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Okay, so let's talk about how to stop comparing yourself, because I think that's where we want to get to the meat and potatoes of this, right? We've all dealt with body dysmorphia. I'm sure a lot of you guys listening. I could literally cross someone today. I think I crossed someone today, and I told him what the podcast was about, and he was like, shoot, he deals with that himself. You know what I mean? And these are big guys. These are in-shape guys, and we all deal with the same thing. If you ask me, I will always tell you I don't feel like a swole guy. I feel really skinny. But then the scale and everything else tells a different story.
Them arms say otherwise.
But that's the difference. Me going in, you know what I mean?
Right.
So how do you feel like, why don't you give the people some ways to break the cycle that makes them feel this way?
Okay. Check this out. So, be funny, but I'm also being serious. So if you drive an automatic, you drive a standard, you notice is that one pedal in the middle, right? If you're driving a standard, you got the clutch. On the other side, you got the gas, and you got that one that's called the brake, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what does that brake make you do?
Stop. Or slow down, at least.
I will hope you will stop.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's the key portion. Stop.
Right. Yes,
it's going to continue to happen, but just to put it in overall perspective, just stop. Like, that's the only best way I can put it.
But how, though? How do we stop if we are... what I've noticed is our brains, it tends to... Our brains almost play tricks on us, and it repeats the same thing over and over and over, and even when we try to get out of the cycle. So, I don't know. How can they stop? If you felt like you compared yourself at any point, how did you get to the point where it's just like, you know what? I'm going to just lock in and focus on me? Because I think you're a professional. Do they want to, you know what I mean? What did Jordan do?
I put myself in that goal driven. You know what I mean? It's like, again, I've said this plenty of times. It's fitness is that one path, and we all come from different other roads. You know, you may come from Lubbock, you may come from Mexico, you may come from any other road, but when you hit that road, it's got to stay back to that mind frame. It's just gonna be on the exact same path, man. I had to realize, am I doing it for myself or am I doing it for them? Because they're already there. They're already there where they are.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to do something best for myself. So I cannot, like you said, I cannot continue to go in my path and then veer off into their side, because it's not going to work.
I agree.
So I would just say, again, you have to stay in your own path and stop trying to get in someone else's lane.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only best way I can say it, to be honest.
I like that, because when you said you just focused, right? So you became goal oriented, and I think that's important, because if you'd ask me, I'd say the same thing. So instead of looking at like, God dang, Jordan got huge biceps and got I'm trying to get like that guy. Instead, I'm like, nah, Harold, just get to 7% body fat, right? Let's get to like 10% body fat, whatever I feel like I need to do, right? Oh no, Taylor, let's make your back a little bigger, or hey, let's focus on calves. We all need those, right? Because
you know, and one thing too, and also on the other self too as well, or the other part as well, while you're comparing yourself to somebody else, someone is comparing themselves to you.
God, there we go. That's getting to it right there.
Because you would never understand that you're seeing this big dude in the gym and you're like literally trying to chase him. There's somebody else always trying to chase you as well.
Yeah.
So,
that's facts.
and if that's going to be the end all be all, guess what? You're not in that exact same realm that you're putting yourself in, because somebody else is doing the exact same thing.
That's crazy. Because what's that saying? It says something like, no matter where you are in life, there's somebody that would love to take your place. So no matter what body you have, like, you got to think about it. You might see, oh, I got a couple extra pounds. I don't like my legs. I don't like my belly. Some people don't have legs. Some people don't have arms. Some people don't have fingers.
Ooh, man, that went deep, bro. Whew.
It's true though, right?
Yeah, it is true.
We're comparing ourselves, and we don't even think about how blessed we are to be able to get up and go to the gym. How blessed you are to be able to just get up and walk and see.
It's like,
and eat and breathe.
It's like saying, like, you know, you may be not liking your Jetta, but somebody else wishing they had a Jetta.
Because they don't have a car, or they might not even have feet.
I love my Jetta, by the way. Don't mess with me and my Jetta. My little 1.4 V against anybody. What's up? I'm just playing. Don't embarrass me. Let me tell you what I did today, bro. Just for the heck of it. I know it wasn't wet, but he laughed at me, bro. That's how bad it was. But I laughed back. God. I tried to race a Camaro earlier today.
Oh God!
I chased him down, and all of a sudden I heard the engine go loud. I was like, okay, let's go for it, bro. Let's go for it, man. And I got embarrassed, dog. But it was funny. But you know, it is what it is. He laughed. I laughed. It is what it is. But anyway,
no, this is fun.
That's another story.
No, that's fun times. I don't go, man. I had somebody they were trying to entice me like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, nah, bro, because I still got a heavy foot. I'm like, nah, we're going to get reckless driving, all kind of nonsense out here. I'm going to just stay safe. I prefer not to.
That is too, because I was like, normally I used to have another rear-wheel drive cars, and I just found out my car is a front-wheel drive. It scared the crap out of me earlier. I went to step on the gas, and I felt the front go first, and I was like, wait a minute, I thought this was a rear-wheel drive car. I was like, dang, I've never driven a front-wheel drive car before. It's the first time.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
Cars. But anyway.
So, again, ladies and gentlemen, stop comparing yourself, because somebody would love to be in your position. Even if, no matter how bad your position is, if you're relatively healthy, if you're alive, I think someone would rather be in your position. That's people that didn't get to wake up at all. They didn't get to try again. You get to at least get up, look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I'm just going to do better today. Right?
Yeah. One day at a time.
One day at a time. So track your progress, not theirs. If it's that bad where it's bothering you, unfollow people if you need to. If it's bothering you, their pictures, and if it's making you messing with your confidence, unfollow them. Follow them back when you get your confidence back or something. I don't know. Just don't stress yourself out. Like I don't get why people go crazy on the internet when you don't have to click on social media. You can just literally exit out if it makes you mad or upset. Just exit out, right?
If you have an iPhone, just slide up. It just takes you back to the main menu.
Like, exit back.
Go play PlayStation. Hey, but it's funny because even then, with actual gaming, you can see, like, if I was to find you on the gaming platform and thinking, I don't want to play with this dude. Somebody was like, why? This dude already has like 18 gold trophies. I only have one. I don't want to play with this dude.
Oh, yeah. You're going to think like, man, this guy's going to, like, I'm going to
embarrass me. But again, it's just one of those things as humans, we always try to compare ourselves to others and not really realizing, to a certain degree, you don't know what they could be going through.
Yeah,
you know what
true.
I mean? Just because that dude has a Ferrari doesn't mean, not saying that he is or her, you don't know if that Ferrari is either rented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was actually thinking about doing that, bro. Like, actually going to Turo and actually getting me
why?
I think it'd be cool, bro, just to sit here and just drive a Lambo for a day.
Oh,
but
so you want to do it just for a day?
But then again,
for you?
I wouldn't want that on my shoulder, because if I decide to go somewhere where I ain't got no business going, and something happens to that Lambo, I'm in debt then, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Nah, I'm a pass, bro. If it's time for me to have something like that, it'll be time. I ain't gonna wreck nobody else's stuff. Definitely don't want to wreck my own. So
No, exactly.
So, all right. What we're gonna do is a rapid fire round. All right, rapid fire time. I'm gonna ask Jordan a few questions, and Jordan's gonna answer to his best ability. All right, answer fast, answer smooth. All right, you ready?
Let's get it.
Best confidence booster.
Be you, be water.
All right. What's the worst social media trend? What you hate? The worst social media trend.
Worst social media trend.
Yeah, something you can't stand. I'm going to say there was one social media trend that I hated. I think it was this thing where these kids were opening up ice cream and licking it and putting it back. Oh, God, that's disgusting. That's the worst social media trend of all time.
That is disgusting. I think the worst social media trend is people just don't have a care for each other, especially. And then what I mean by that is like these so-called pranks. Now, some of them are funny depending on what it is, but okay, I'll go and put it out there. Going to somebody else's neighborhood and pulling a prank on them, bro, these are the neighborhoods that these people are going into, the worst neighborhoods, and then they want to get on and be like, well, I'm just trying to see how they react. Well, bro, if you get hurt in the process,
yeah,
then what? What you gonna blame it on? I think for me. I think that'd be the worst.
And it's a bunch of young kids. Y'all be careful doing all that,
please.
One thing to stop doing today.
One thing to stop doing today. I don't know. I can't even think of one.
Stop the negative self-talk.
I agree. I go with that too.
Going with the episode, negative self-talk don't help you. As a matter of fact, affirmations. If you don't know any affirmations, YouTube does really well affirmations, and you can even listen to them while you sleep. It actually works pretty well. But affirmations, talk nicely to yourself, talk positive to yourself. All right.
I would ask one question just because I want to know. What is your go-to number one song to get you started before you work out? Your number one go-to?
If so, today, I think like if I'm down with the sickness, that song Disturbed, like if I hear that song, there's nothing gonna stop. Like I'm gonna hit a PR that day. If I start off with something that heavy, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So either that or like there's this song 8 Mile Road, I think, Eminem. I'm telling you a lot of Eminem. But but that Down with the Sickness, that intro, It just does something to me.
Yeah. Can you feel that? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My number one favorite go-to song. This has been my favorite band. Like I said, it's they constantly put out music. Never Tell, Losing Faith. If you don't know who Never Tell is, please look them up. They are damn good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think I'm gonna check that out because I don't even know. So
they're really good, bro.
You're gonna teach me something. All right.
That's what we
So
do.
I'm with that. All right. So, ain't something you love about yourself, Jordan? Let's educate the people.
I like my eyes.
Oh God,
You know,
this is some
light
light
skin.
skin.
Yeah.
Here we go, y'all.
No, I like I like that I care.
Right.
Especially for my clients when they come in. I care about how they're feeling because it's if something that I could actually put forth as far as helping them out motivational wise. That's what I'm going to do. You guys know that when I be in my live videos, how many times have I given you guys motivation? At least try to. That's what I love about myself.
Okay, I love that. A message for anyone struggling today.
Not trying to get all religious, but I can't put this in my mind frame. Keep God wherever you go. No matter what you do, take him wherever you go. Because for me, that's who drives my life, and that's who I'm giving the will to. Because if I can't sit there and do it by myself.
I love that. And again, you guys have a community. If you don't have anybody, like Jordan said, you can always pray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't have anybody else to talk to. And then I'm pretty sure there's keep those friends around that you can call and talk to. Like I'm sure we've all had good friends like that. And sometimes, you know what, we push those people away for one reason or another. You might push those people away, and they might be waiting on you to call just to vent. You don't have to call and ask them for anything. That's where I think we go wrong. Don't just call to ask. Sometimes people just want to hear your voice. They want to hear that you're doing okay. Build that community around you so you don't have to suffer alone. It is we had a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, we did.
But body dysmorphia is a serious thing, and we don't want you guys to suffer alone. You got literally mental health conditions that come with that turns into physical health condition. What are you talking about? Bulimia, anorexia, all of those things where even anxiety based on what you see in the mirror, not what everyone else sees. Everyone else could think you're amazing, but what you see, don't let that ruin you, right? You got anything else, Jordan?
You said it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the end all perspective right there.
All right.
I can't piggyback off that, bro. You said it.
All right. Anything else for the people before we get out of here?
In the words of C.T. Fletcher, I command you to grow.
Oh, there you go.
Must grow. I'm the boss. I ain't going to repeat the other words he said because you guys already know. If you know who C.T. Fletcher is, you know exactly how he is.
I encourage you to look up C.T. Fletcher in the videos, though. If you need some workout motivation and you want to see, like...
That man said he worked out on his birthday, his anniversary, Christmas. He said, I just wanted to walk down Compton with the 22s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Superman of Compton. And he is a Superman of Compton. So it is.
That man said he worked out whenever, on your birthday, on his birthday.
I will tell you this before we go. And I will use his. And like I said, again, if I get a chance to tag him in this video, I definitely would.
Yeah, you should.
Like he said, it's still your motherfucking set.
There you go. And we out on that one.
Yeah, we crush it today. Now it's time for the flex. Mind heavy, heart steady. We demand and respect. Fit insanity, the code. We don't break, we don't bend. Every setback is set up. Every loss is a win. Keep the pressure on your goals. Let it sharpen your aim. Hustle hard, move smart, stay ahead of